You know, I know all kind of dudes. I know, gangsters and bloods and cribs, hustlers, gamblers and robbers and jackers. And I know some businessmen. I know motherfuckers who just go get money. Well, I was trying to come up with a term that elevates each and every one of those generals that can put in a lot of work in these streets, and at the same time they put a lot of work in with their families and their community, but they only get recognized, or they always get recognized as that's Lil Lump from such and such, such and such. And I want Lil Lump from whatever gang he from in these streets to be elevated, if he wants to be elevated, to another term. I want y'all to help me come up with a term. What is that? Just say, for instance, if you was in Marines or the Navy or one of those academies, one of those, and you was a soldier, you was fighting in the war, you come back, and you retired. But you put in all kind of work, but you retired, and you really living a civilian life, and you still get recognized as a veteran. And veteran means, hey, you ain't got to tell your whole story, but you had to put in some work. Whatever degree of work you had to put in, you put in the work, and you are respected as a veteran. And I want the same type of term to be used for our generals and soldiers from the streets that have all these, that's still making it, and they aspire to do better things. And when they do the better things, now he's an accountant. Oh, we know he's an accountant. Sometimes you just want to be, he's a veteran and an accountant. And I want you to help me come up with a term. Feel free, put in the comments of what term it should be called. A warrior, a veteran, a retired warrior. I keep going hitting the same buttons, but I want some creative energy, and I want our dudes on the streets to be elevated and see what we can do. I would love some comments and some suggestions. We want to uplift the people, men and women, who ready to be uplifted. Well, we got to start recognizing them for something better than just Bam Bam from underground. You know what I mean? Not to be putting no disrespect on nothing like that, because everybody has their own accomplishments. Everybody will have their war stories, that everybody's outdoing each other. And you don't have to outdo each other. You're still a veteran in sense. So if we can, let's come up with a term. I need your feedback.